Am I back? Did I make it back? Hello? You in there? Let's see. Did I make it back? You in there? Let's see. Did I make it back? Okay. Hi! Hi, everyone! My internet got knocked out. Sorry! Hi, everyone. My internet. Yeah, it was, I don't know what happened. I think we had like a electricity blip, but I think everything's cool now, so sorry. Oh, back to the game. Yes. Apologies. I don't know what happened. I really hope I don't lose my internet again. That would be unfortunate. If I do, I will try to stream tomorrow. Just get that out there, but hopefully we'll be fine. So, let's go ahead and get back into it. What was I doing? I was going... Oh, yes. Okay. Hello. Yeah, well, I was oh, yeah, Beat Saber. Yeah, so it's a fun game. It's a fun game. I've gotten really into it. And it has actually gotten me into, what do you call it? Oh, I got Spider Steak. That's good, right? We're happy about Spider Steak, I suppose. Ah, doggone. Oh no, not again. Why does it keep saying network connection lost? Can you guys still hear me? Am I still there? You still hear me? Hello? You still there? I'm talking to the ether. Hello? I'm talking to the ether. Alright, well. It looks like I'm still here. Oh man. That is perfect. I was having a good day. It is Friday the 13th, admittedly. I should be playing... Oh, I should have gotten the old LJN Friday the 13th and played that today. That would have been fun. Oh, we're gonna finish Chasm. Hello, Spider. Yeah, it got me into the whole, like, what do you call it? VR fitness thing. I'm really into VR fitness now. Like, I try and do it, like, every day. It's great fun. It's great fun. Anyway, speed potion. Slide. Can I make that? I might be able to make that. Let's see. Slide! Nope. Hang on. Slide! Alright, that's not working. Let me try this, the time potion. Time potion! Time potion, go! Time has stopped. Time has slowed. Okay. I got the throwing sword. What? Got a throwing sword? What is throwing sword? Oh, it's like the heaven sword. And sluggish. Is that... Oh, maybe that's just because time is slowed down. I hope it doesn't normally move at that speed, because that's not a great speed. Oh yeah, there we go. Hey, that's pretty cool. I've never gotten this before, again, because I didn't know about any of this stuff that I've done at the beginning of the stream. Neato. Okay, well, let's get the last thing. What was I talking about? Beat Saber, yes. Got me way into, fitness. And what was funny, so, there are two things that I've kind of been into in terms of Beat Saber recently. I've been trying to finish the campaign mode, which has just been monstrous, because I've now gotten to the part where, like, all they give you are expert levels. And I'm like, I'm not good enough at this, you guys. Stop giving me expert levels. No. Give me the... let me go back to normal and easy like I enjoyed. But I'm slowly but surely getting through it. Right now I'm stuck on a level for that stupid song, Breezer. I do not enjoy Breezer. That is one of my least favorite songs. And actually probably the reason I don't like Breezer very much is that two of the hardest levels that I've encountered used the song Breezer. And so it's like, I hate Breezer. I also just... It's not one of my favorite songs on the soundtrack. But, all that aside, so I've been doing the campaign, and then I also like to do the online mode, where you just kind of like play against randos. And I almost always play on... Oh, here we go. Okay, so I put the Lightstone there. That's 1. That's 2. And we get this. Yeah, the Sword of Light. Neato. What does the Sword of Light do? A sword blessed by the divine light of the Watchers. Okay. Ooh, this is nice. Look at that. Alright, so let's take the Watcher Blade. And now I think we are finally done. I haven't filled out the keep yet. Where did I not go? Where have I not been? Alright, I'm looking. Is there anywhere I didn't go into? Maybe there's a secret area that I missed? Because, like, you can see the keep. There's a little check mark next to it if you've done everything in an area. I didn't finish the temple either. Weird. It looks like I've been everywhere, though. Oh, well, there's a place in the temple. Right there. That's a spot I didn't go to. I think that's actually the upper sections of the boss chamber. Didkarthus, mines, catacombs, gardens. So, it's just this keep. There's one. There it is. I see it. It's right there. Okay, let's go get that. I want to finish up my map. Anyway, yes, I've been playing against randos, and it's pretty cool. I usually play on normal because I took to heart one of the things I read about the game, namely that the designers of the game wanted to make a game that would inspire you to dance as you played it. And so whenever I play, I dance. I dance all over the place. It's so much fun, and it makes me feel like a cool guy. Maybe I'm not, but I feel like a cool guy when I do it. And so I love to play on, like, normal. I used to play on easy. I hate to say it because it makes me sound kind of douchey, but easy's kind of a little too easy now for most songs, so I can't really do easy anymore, but I do still do normal. I like playing normal. The other thing is that I think it's the case that when you play in the online mode, it's actually different patterns than when you play like if I was gonna play normal in like solo mode, each song would have like a different pattern than it is online. So it's just fun. It's just a lot of fun. Anyway, the funny thing about it though is that it really does prove to me how wide the talent base is for these kind of games, and like how one day you can be getting first place every time and you're feeling really good and you're like, man, nobody can even touch me, and then the next day just nothing. You just can't even place. That's how I felt today, or that's how I felt yesterday. I was a flambard. That's a flamberge, not a flambard. Lie to me. All right, the keep's done. Cool. I guess I'll check out the flambard. Flambard! That's totally a flamberge. It's exactly what that is. That's a flamberge. Alright, I gotta check. We're gonna check. Internet, gotta check. Bet. Briefly see my desktop. Alright, I gotta look up if a flambard is something. Bard. Flambard. Flame-bladed sword. A flame-bladed sword or wave-bladed sword has a characteristically undulating style of blade. The wave in the blade is often considered to contribute a flame-like quality to the appearance of the sword. The design of the blade is decorative, along with being functional, by causing unpleasant vibrations when parrying. Oh, that's interesting. The two most common flame-bladed swords are rapiers or zweihanders, although there have been other sword types with flame blades. Flambard, Flammard, and Flammenschwert. Two-handed flame-bladed sword is called by the German Flammenschwert, literally flame sword. Zweihander, which is two-hander. Landsknechts. Ooh. Doppelzollner. That's a hard word for me to say. Söldner? That's a hard word for me to say. Flamberge. The flamberge is an undulating blade that is often found on long blades and rapiers. So, flamberge is just the sword? Is just the blade then? Oh, here we go. The term flamberge was misapplied to refer to two-handed swords and was later used to refer to cup-hilt rapiers with a straight blade. Okay. I apologize, Chasm. Looks like I was the wrong one. At least I can admit it, right? Oop. Back to the game. Still pretty cool. Pretty cool to know. You see, you get to learn things when you come to my streams. You get to learn things. That's exciting, right? People like learning, right? I like learning. I mean, that's why I have Ed do all of that fact checking and stuff. Like at first, it was just Ed being a jerk when Ed first came on the show, and they insisted on like fact checking everything to make me look like an idiot. And then I'm like, you know what? I like that you're fact checking everything, and so now they have to fact check everything. Oh my goodness. Thank you for doing your job, Ed. I really appreciate it. Thanks for sticking with me, buddy. Anyway, what was I talking about? Flambards, flamberges, Beat Saber. Oh, yeah, right. The idea that, like, some days you'll be awesome, and then other days you're just kind of like, not that great. That's how I was feeling earlier. It was like, today I was doing really well. I got a lot of first places today. But then yesterday, there was just this one dude. Couldn't beat him. We even played like some of the songs that I feel like I'm better at. Couldn't beat him. Just wasn't happening. So you must be humble in the face of things like this. You must accept that you cannot be perfect. You cannot always be the best, and so you must strive to be the best as often as you can, and accept when you are not. Oh, almost. Da-da-da. Yay! Alright, so that's all of them. Cool. Alright, we can finally go into the fiery chasm. Took us a little while, but we're gonna make it now. So, here we go. So we gotta go back to the gardens, I believe. The gardens. Flip. The gardens. And there's fortunately, there's a close teleporter to it. Yay. Now, I mentioned before that this game uses like procedural generation for its dungeon creation. That is true. And I don't really know how the logic is set up, but I think that they always generally position the teleporters in certain locations. Because the first time I played through, I also had pretty much this shape of the dungeon with like different stuff in it. So I'm not 100% sure on how it works, but yeah, fortunately the teleporters are always close. All right, we are finally here. We were in the last area. I think it's just called, oh, it's called the Magma Chamber. I thought it was actually just called the Chasm. But nope. There's the symbol of our good friend Tuta Ulak. So here we go! Fallen for a long time, we are now in the lava chamber where there are many skulls and grells! I have a funny story about a grell. So if you don't know what a grell is, it's exactly that. That's a very faithful reproduction of a grell. It's sort of like a... I first encountered them in D&D, and it's like a, you could think of it as like a lesser form of a beholder. They're, same general temperament, except they are, rather than being like a floating eyeball with tentacles, they're a floating brain with tentacles. So they look very much like what that is. And, there was one time where me and my party wound up in like this, it was like a very tall room. Like it went up for quite a while. And grells have, like beholders, they have perfect flight. So, you know, they can fly effortlessly. And so these monsters, like the encounter was set up so that the grells would like approach you from above and kind of like swoop down on you a little bit. And they caught my good friend Alton Greenbottle, who was our halfling rogue, and were like dragging him up into the sky, and they were gonna like feast on his entrails or whatever up there. And so, but fortunately, we were able to get him. We were able to knock out the one that that had caught him and before he got too high, and so the monster, you know, as you might expect, dropped Alton Greenbottle. Now, I don't think I mentioned, but a Grell's tentacles can cause temporary paralysis. So, you know, Alton was he was paralyzed at the time, and we had already fought a couple of Grells. So, ew, what are you? You're gross looking. What are you? Ew, stop. Oh, I should be using my hunting sword to find out what these things are called. Oh, stop. Oh, all right, where's my hunting sword? Hunting sword, where are you? There it is. All right, what are you? It's kind of weird how it like throws out a little like friend, and then the friend like crawls back to it. That's very strange. Well, what the? Oh, because I didn't kill it with the sword. That's dumb. I didn't know that's how it worked. Kill. Come on. Kill. Shadow spawn. Okay, now we know. Yeah, so when we fought the Grell, we had already like beat some Grells, so like there were already kind of like some Grell corpses on the ground. And so my character was the fighter of the group. And thank you, Perry, although that was very inconvenient in this particular instance. And I was a dwarven defender, and I had like I had kind of an unreasonably high attack and defense score. So as I saw my friend like falling from the sky, I was like, okay, what can I do? Ah, no! No! Terrifying butthole monster, no! Oh, no! We're gonna come back to that. No, butthole monster, no! I do not want to fight the terrifying butthole, the buthole over there. Hello. Ow. Yeah, so like we had fought a bunch of Grells already at that point, and I saw my friend falling, and I was like, okay, these Grells are basically giant brains with tentacles. Maybe I can make something softer for him to land on. And so I like reached over and I grabbed one of the Grell carcasses, and you know, I applied my throwing modifier to try to throw it the several feet to get it underneath where Alton was falling. And to his credit, my DM was like, that's pretty funny. That's interesting. Yeah, go for it. See if you can do it. And so I rolled and I was successful. I was successful at throwing the corpse. And I was like, yes, wonderful. Now Alton's gonna be okay. There's an area under me? Wait, what? Ah, lava. Ah, lava. Well, okay. I don't really agree with that, but all right. I'm gonna eat this pizza. Delicious. Wait, am I still wearing my mithril armor? I am. Okay, I'll heal over time. That's fine. Yeah, so I succeeded, and I'm like, yes, Alton's gonna be fine. And then the DM was like, but also roll a dexterity modifier. I was like, why? Didn't I throw it? He's like, just roll it. Just roll the dexterity modifier. And I'm like, okay. And so I rolled a dex modifier. Well, I was a fighter. I was a dwarven defender. I didn't have good dex. So I rolled it, and I failed. I failed the check. And I have to go back and fight the Buthole. I don't want to, but I guess I have to. Yeah, my DM was like, as you pick up the Grell to throw it, one of its paralytic tentacles strikes your arm. You're paralyzed. And so there I was, holding a Grell body, paralyzed, and basically what it came down to was I had a first-hand view of my friend's body crashing to earth and covering me in his gore. It was awful. It was a very unhappy moment in my D&D experience. But, you know, accurate. You would have to think about that before you picked up the terrible Grell carcass. Anyway. Suffice it to say, we got Alton's Gibbs back to a village and we revived him, but I imagine my character was probably traumatized by the experience, all told. Oh, wait, that's it. I don't need to use my hunting sword right now. Where is my sword of light? Sword of light. Yay! Those are the kind of stories, though, I like about D&D, though. Like where... Ooh, I got a cattail whip. That's pretty neat. Ooh, it's got, like, fire? Bro, that's really cool. I like that. I like that. That's neato. Oh, that's cool, though. Oh, I could whip the butthole with it, I guess. Is that appropriate? Does that raise the age rating for my stream? If I whip this butthole monster with a fiery leather whip? I don't know. I mean, it's not very scary. It just kind of like poops out nasty. You know, just gonna keep doing this, I guess. I guess I should switch to the hunting sword so I can get its information. You know, if I could say one thing that I think that they should patch into this game, it would be some means to sort your inventory. Oh, can I just... Oh, no, it tried to bite me. I don't want that in my life, though. No, butthole monster, no. Do not. Do not, please. What was I talking about before I thought about this? Beef stew? I mean, I'm cool with that. I just found a crate in the chasm, in the magma chamber, filled with beef stew. That's an unusual thing to find. I found the lobworm. Okay, well, looks like I would have gotten its information anyway. What was I talking about? Before I got into... Oh yeah, just... Those are the kinds of stories that I love from D&D. Where, like, you can talk about some time where you were doing, like, some awesome thing in a game, and it either went really well or really terribly. I like that kind of thing. This is very deep. My ankles are shattered. What's over here? Oh, it's a dead person. Hello. Oh, it's a dead person with a paper. Oh, Ankaro. I remember this guy. As my men and I returned to complete a shrine, we found the king and his minions waiting for us. He made me watch as they pushed my workers one by one into a seemingly bottomless chasm, saving me for last. The drop seemed to take forever, and at the bottom the bodies broke my fall. All but 3 of us perished. However, we did not let this shake our faith. We built this final shrine to aid the Lightbringer, whomever they may be. I have faithfully served the Watchers, and now it is time to join them at last. So that's actually the explanation for why save points exist in the game. Kind of neat, right? This Ankaro person and his associates were, or her, I think it was a he, I don't really know, were wandering around, you know, making save points because they had faith in the Watchers that there would eventually come a time that someone would show up. Save the day. And that's me. I'm here to save the day. Good boy Waffle here is gonna save the day. I can't think of any other funny D&D stories. I could talk about an running joke we had. So I mentioned before my character was a fighter, and due to just the nature of, like, we were all high schoolers, we didn't really know a whole lot about D&D. You know, we were all still learning. So there were a couple of things that we got wrong. And a lot of these things that we got wrong aided us in various ways. One of them, though, was not understanding how the shield spell works. So, as I understand it, in D&D, the spell shield will allow you to create a temporary shield that will provide you, I think, 7 more AC in a direction. It is a directional spell. We didn't know that. All we knew was that our resident wizard knew how to place enchants on weapons and armor. And so, since I was the tank of the crew, he said, why don't I give you mage armor, which is plus 4 AC, and shield on your armor. And that way you'll have a, you know, a flat 11 AC addition at all times. And I was like, that sounds great. That made my character so hard for our poor DM to ever hit. Like, there were so many encounters that were absolutely ruined because of this. Like, things we should not have been able to survive. And, you know, part of me actually kind of wonders if the DM knew that it wasn't supposed to work that way and they let it slide just so that we could survive these encounters that he set up. I'm not sure. I could see him doing that. Is there a secret area in the Magma Chamber? I don't know if there is or not. But yeah, there were a lot of times where my good boy, Rurik Strakholm, the Dwarven Defender, because he was also a Dwarven Defender, which means he also had like the Dwarven Defender mode, where you can like get even more AC. There were several times where I just sort of became a brick wall, and all of my allies just peppered enemies with various. Oh no, it's the Yeti! Ah, it's the Yeti! Ooh, what? No, I gotta switch to my hunting sword. No, Yeti, no! Where did you... Oh my gosh, it's huge, though. Look at it, it's huge and scary, and I don't like it. Oh, and it shoots lasers. It shoots lasers. Stop that. Stop that. It's a shambler. Oh, he's a woolly shambler. Y'all remember the woolly shambler from Earthbound? This is where it wound up. So that's cool, right? After it finished its job with Gygus and we defeated Gygus, it's like, well, I gotta find a new line of work. I guess I'll go hang out in the Magma Chamber. And that's where it lives. It lives in the Magma Chamber until I killed it, at which point it no longer lives. Time for Sunkist. Delicious. Delicious. How's my audio? That's not coming from my mic, is it? All right, I think it's the back. Sorry, I think it's the background music. I was trying to figure out if, like there was kind of like a noise that sounded a little bit like wind noise, and I wanted to make sure that that wasn't like no background noise from my mic. Oh, yeah, I can do this now. Oh, he also gave me mithril armor. All right, thanks. Thanks, buddy. Ah, I don't like you. I don't like you at all. You're scary. It's a demon. Very generic name. It's just a demon. Actually, if I remember correctly, the only the only save point is in this area is the one I've just passed. So, grapes. All right, I need to heal a little bit here. I need a little health. It's the boss room. Oh, the boss is down there. What do I have that I can eat? Apple. Apple. All right. Well, let's do it. Sword of Light. I'm the Lightbringer. Here we go. Lightbringer. All right. We are now in the domain of... Wait for it. Duta Ulak! Look at how spooky it is! It's spooky. There's a variety of different attacks. And he's trouble. Now, this fight goes through several phases, and in each phase, it uses the same kinds of attacks, and they just become more problematic as you go through. So it's like, eventually that move will also put up like a spray of lava like that one does. Ow. Okay. I need food. Baguette. With some grapes. It's very French. Very French. Yeah, so like eventually that'll put up a spray of lava. Eventually he'll shoot more beams. I think at one point there are 2 hands that go back for. Yeah, it starts to destroy the ground. That sucks. This happens. I'm inexplicably very bad at those kinds of things. Ah, lava, magma. This is actually, yeah, this is magma because this is a magma chamber. So it's not lava, it is magma. There is a difference. Ow. Eat a muffin. What? No. Ah! Ooh! Ooh! It stings. Ooh! It stings. Come on, open your eye. Well, I said, come on, open your eye, and then he shot beams at me, so maybe, you know, think about what you asked for there. What you asked for there, Mr. Waffle? There it is. Oh, it got me. Nuts. Game over. I wonder if I should go back and get more food. Start game. I should go back and get more food. What do I look like for food? Do I have any money? I have some money. I'm gonna teleport back and get some more stuff. Nope, I'm not gonna teleport back. Oh. Alright, never mind. We will continue forward. Uh-oh. Didn't realize I didn't have any teleporter things. I mean, I can actually make it back, but it involves a lot of, like, obnoxious hopping, so I'd like to avoid that if possible. Oh, I gotta get the story on these little guys. I forgot about that. Where about hunting sword? Hunting sword. Where are you? There you are. Hunting sword. Hunting sword. Harry. Harry. Ugh, how inconvenient. I guess in the meantime, I will talk more about D&D stuff. Yeah, so my character was just trouble for our DM because our DM would come up with these like really complicated and interesting encounters, and then I'd just like turtle up and, you know, wait it out, basically. Like there was one time where we were trying to play through the Return to the Temple of Elemental Evil, which we did not get very far into, by the way. We gave up on that one pretty quick, honestly. But there was like this encounter with 2, I think it was lizardmen. Maybe it was lizardmen. I think it was lizardmen. I wonder if there's a invisible treasure chest here, you think? Well, it doesn't show up on the menu, so maybe not. Or on the map. Yeah, I think it was like lizardmen, and one of them looked at us, and he like spotted me. He's like, "You, I challenge you to a." Oh wait, I missed an area. Hang on, let me go back. I challenge you to a duel, and like my character was, he was like a what do you call it? He was lawful good. He was a dwarf. He was all about like honor and chivalry and stuff. And so when this lizard man like called me out, oh wait, I can't get back up from here. That's right, you can't go back at this point. Okay, well, I missed that area, I guess. Nuts. It means at the end, Waffle's not gonna have explored everywhere. That's frustrating. Yeah, so when this lizard man like called me out, I was like, sure, I'll take you on 1-to-1. Well, that's not what it was. It was an ambush. So like the idea was that the lizard man that challenged me was supposed to like draw out who appeared to be like the most capable fighter into like the middle of the room, and then like they were like hidden lizard men around the room that were supposed to like start shooting me as soon as I was like, you know, as soon as I've been drawn out. And what our poor DM didn't count was the idea that not only could the oh, and I think I failed to mention the thing about shield. So we didn't know it was supposed to be directional. So we just thought I had a flat +7 AC in all directions. And so, like, if we had understood how shield was supposed to work, I would have actually only been protected from the front, which would have helped with the guy that I was dueling with, but it should not have aided me against all of the hidden snipers. But again, since we didn't know any better, it did. And so, like, what should have been a very dangerous encounter involving, like, lots of people getting, like, you know, shots on me from behind and stuff like that. And doggone it, Perry, you killed it again. I didn't get the information on that guy. Well, here's another one. Maybe I should turn off Perry until I've killed this thing. Alright, Perry, briefly turn off. I'll briefly put on the golden crown. Unless the headdress is better. Headdress is a little bit better, so put on the headdress. Yeah, it should have been like a situation where they were like all kinds of snipers and like they all had like paralyzing weapons and stuff like that. They just couldn't get through my AC. So like all of these really like dangerous scenarios, I just kind of tanked my way through. It was very silly. Delicious sun-kissed. But, you know, it allowed us to go into a lot of places we should not have been able to. Like, our party probably should not have been able to survive as far as we did into the Temple of Elemental Evil. And it was largely because, you know, we had the pattern of Rurik turtles up and gathers all the aggro, and, you know, the mages and the rogue just, like, shoot from the sidelines. And the druid heals as necessary. It was pretty much how we handled just about everything, including that encounter, like encounters with a rust monster, some bulettes, a green dragon. I remember there was a white dragon too. I remember there's a part where like we had a what do you call it? A bard in our party. Named, what was his name? Cornelius Robot was his name. He was a bard named Cornelius Robot. He wasn't a robot. His name may have been Cornelius, but he was not a robot. I need my friend back. Bird hat. Come on back, Perry. Let's get this done. Yeah, and we were like facing off against this white dragon in like next to a frozen lake. And it was like a big grueling battle. Everybody had like a moment. It was very exciting. Our druid died again. Our druid died pretty much in every encounter, I'll be honest. Poor thing, she could not stay alive. She had a bear though. Her bear lived this particular encounter, but she didn't. She seldom did. But it was a very grueling fight, and we got to the very end of it, and it was decided that like the white dragon tried to escape under the ice to get away, which is generally what escaping means. Good job, though. And we were like, no, we can't let it get away. We gotta kill it. And so our mage, like I think the mage and the druid, I guess the druid was still alive at that point. One of them cast like water breathing on me, and the other one cast some agility spell of some kind. And what it allowed me to do was like I like jumped way up into the air, smashed down like with my bulk through the ice. Like I smashed down to the ice and broke through it. And like just using basically my momentum, got down to the white dragon and started fighting it underwater. And so the white dragon was like, okay, I can't escape underwater. Oh, something else is happening now. Okay, you've got new moves. You've got new scary attacks. What are you doing now? Whoa, okay. I don't remember this phase at all. Okay, well that's happening. Ow. Lava. No lava. Or no magma. All right, muffin. Apple. Oh, goodness. Don't close your eye, dude. I need to hit you. It's important that I hit you. Okay. That's a way I can avoid it. Lava. Magma. Yeah, did you see Perry get a hit in? Perry's so cool. Pot pie. Grapes. Just eat all the food. Yeah, so like we basically it realized it wasn't safe underwater, so then it tried to fly, and as it burst out of the, and it was like almost dead at this point, as it burst out of the water, it either cast mist or caused a mist to appear, and what was it? Somehow or another, I don't remember exactly how it was, I managed to get in a final hit on it, and it killed it. But because there was a mist, I beat it! I beat Zuta Ulak! We won the game. Oops. I was talking about D&D. And I beat the Eldritch Horror. Bye, Eldritch Horror! Yeah, you fall into the lava. You get out of here, spawn of Cthulhu. Actually, I guess it's not spawn of Cthulhu. It's probably just an Elder God, but whatever. Alright, so now we gotta get out of here. A rope. Nope, there are rocks. Oh, Waffle! Oh no! Waffle, no! Oh, Waffle! Oh, this is terrible! Am I gonna die? Wait, what's this? The Light of the Watchers! It didn't say Perry, though! No! Perry! No! Waffle! This is Perry talking to us. Waffle, wake up! Someone's talking to us. Oh, it's Professor Vasden. Are you all right? I was resting in the tavern when everything began to shake. I rushed out to see what was going on, and I was blinded by a bright light. Next thing I knew, you were right here under the statue. It's saved! Oh, the town is saved! A wave of lava rushed through the barns and cleared out all of those vile beasts. Even more incredible is that it left behind enough ore to keep the town prosperous for years to come. Magnificent work! Your bravery and dedication truly befit a Gildean knight. I'm going to make sure all of Gildea knows of your great deeds here. Now, enough talk. It's time to celebrate. Yay! But Perry's dead! Perry was trapped under the lava! No! Oh, that's right. This is my little award ceremony. Yay! Look at me! Look at all the people we saved! Including Princess Borf, and our friend from the beginning! And the captain! Salute! I'm a knight now! Yay! Oh, and Jinx is up there! Oh, and Grant is flying by on his balloon. That's pretty fun. And I got a thing. I got a silver! Yay! Okay, so the first time I played, I got a bronze, so I actually improved this time. Yes! Yay! I get it! That was Chasm. Y'all like it? You like Chasm? I enjoyed this. I enjoyed playing through this again. It's a fun game. You get a chance to play it, and you like Metroidvania, aka exploration platformers. I hate that term, by the way. If you're new here, I hate the term Metroidvania. I like exploration platformer. I think it explains things better. Anyway, if you like those kind of games, play this one. It's good. Really fun. Oh, let's see. Just to finish up that that D&D talk. Last thing I'll say is that somehow or another I had killed the dragon as it was leaving. I don't know if I got in a hit as it was flying out, but somehow it was dying as it was leaving. And since there was a mist, the bard of the party fired an arrow out at it and managed to hit it as it was flying out, which did not kill it. It was already dead. but its body crashed to the ground. So here I was, you know, like I finally trudged my way out of the water, and like everyone was, you know, standing around the dragon corpse. And our bard was using what was the D&D term for it? He was basically tricking everyone. He was conning everyone into being like, yeah, you see this arrow in its hide. That was me. I shot that, and I beat it. And he like rolled a critical on the check for this, and got like, I think of the 7 people in our party, he got, like not including him, he got 5 of us convinced that all that stuff I was doing, fighting it underwater, all of the spells, none of that mattered as much as this one arrow that he shot at the very end. And so, like, he became Cornelius Robot, the Dragon Slayer. He became the great dragon-slaying bard, Cornelius Robot. And, what was this? I got a silver medal. Only explored 99.7 because, I didn't explore that last little area. That's a shame. That should have been 100% because I knew where everything was, but it's cool. Those are my final scores. And it's got my seed there too. So if you enjoyed watching this and you want to try it yourself, there's my seed. Beat me. I'm sure you can. Record your progress. Yes. Yeah, Chasm. So anyway, that was the exciting story of Cornelius Robot, the Dragon Slayer. The only person who didn't get fooled was our wizard, but he thought it was funny, so he didn't tell anybody. Like, he wasn't fooled, but he's like, I'll let you have it. I'll let you have it, Cornelius Robot. You can be a Dragon Slayer. Oh wait, hang on. Hang on a sec. Oh, what's up here? There we go. Oh, well shoot, that wasn't a full stream. That wasn't a full stream. I'm sure I have other things on my PS4 that I can go into. Let's see. Close application. What else do I have? Yep. Close that. What else do I have that we can do? Oh, I know what I can do. Where is it? There's something that I've been wanting to do. I was going to do a video on it, but I can just do it here instead. If I can find it. Where is it? Games. Where is it? No. Purchased? Arcade Classics. Here we go. Yeah, this. Get this. Download. Back. Is it doing it? Oh yeah, I was talking about Beat Saber earlier. You can get it on PS4 too. So there you go. I actually have a friend who plays it on PS4, and I had wanted to play it with her because I thought there would be like crossplay between systems, but nope. There's no crossplay. Is it downloading or not? Or did I cancel the download when I went back? Cancel the download? Arcade Classics? Where is it? This. Download. Is it doing it? Please wait. Okay. We'll just let that sit for a little bit. Yeah, this is something that I wanted to talk about in a video, and I just didn't yet. So there was one point in time where I wanted to play all of the Castlevania games, like back to front, just play all of them. And so I was going through one by one and trying to get through all of them. And I had gotten through 1, 2, 3, and I think Castlevania Adventure. And then I found out about this one. Did you know that there is an arcade Castlevania game that is not, it's not like a port or based on any other Castlevania game. It's its own thing. And it's terrible. It's called Castlevania Haunted Castle. It's not good at all. So let's play it. I should say I don't think it's good. That is some great Gradius art right there. Look at how nice that looks. I love that style of art. It's like 70s, 80s space art. Looks so good. Press any button. All right, let's go. Yeah, see, Castlevania Haunted Castle, released in 1988. Let's do it. Here we go. I don't like this game. Maybe other people do. Let's see. What's my option? What are my controls? X is jump. Circles use items. Squares attack. Triangles insert coin. Okay, that's what I needed. Alright, back. Insert coin. Coin. Give myself a lunch. There we go. So here's Simon Belmont getting married. And then horrible things happen. Dracula appears. He's gigantic in the background. He snatches our wife. And we're like, no! That's the story. So a fun thing, the song that's playing right now, let's see, I think it's called Can't Wait for Night. This is where this song first came from. So like this is a song that has been remixed a lot of times, and like I didn't know where it was from because I never played this. Look at this skeleton dancing along. He's like, look me go, look me go. He's just having a good time. That skeleton was just out for a walk. Yeah. I'm not fond of this game. I don't think it's great. It's very, very stiff and sluggish in a lot of ways. Oh. Also, you only have one life per quarter. There we go. Game over. Yeah, I know. Oh, I can't skip it. No. Stop. Back. There we go. Yeah, I just don't think much of this game. I don't think much of it. It's not great, in my opinion. You know, if you like it, wonderful. I would love to hear if you like it, by the way. I would love to hear someone be a zealous advocate for Castlevania Haunted Castle. Like, the only reason I even know about this game is because a very excellent Let's Player, and actually one of my first inspirations in getting into Let's Playing, was a guy named Evil Tim. I think on YouTube he was called Cruelest Chris, if I remember. Nope, instant death. Instant death from the brick wall. Let's do it again. Excellent Let's Player. Oh, I can kill these? I didn't know I could kill these. That's not... Well, no, it wasn't instant death. Okay. It was just almost instant death. Yeah, he did a wonderful LP of Castlevania 64, Legacy, Castlevania Legacy of Darkness, and also Rondo of Blood. And during that, he talked about oh no, fire! Oh no, fire! He talked about Castlevania Haunted Castle, and I had never heard of it before. And so I had actually been trying to find it for a while when I was just looking for new games, like throwaway games for my PS4, and I found the Arcade Classics collection, and Haunted Castle, lo and behold, was on it. It's worth noting that when Konami put together the Castlevania collection, they didn't include this one. Worth noting that. Let's go again. Let's do it again. Do it again. All right. Oh, jeez. So much damage right at the start. But yeah, he talked about this game, and I was like, I've never heard of Castlevania Haunted Castle. But this is it. Apparently it's not a super long game. It just feels long because... Do you guys know what killed me there? It was the rubble from the statue that fell over. The rubble from the statue that fell over killed me. Dead. Dead. Another quarter down. You see why I say I don't think it's the best game in the world? I just don't think it's great. I think it could use a lot of improvement. You know, dead again. Dead again. Oh, Chasm was more fun than this. I remember just a little while ago when I was playing Chasm. That was fun. This isn't. I get why Evil Tim didn't like this. By the way, if you can track down those Evil Tim playthroughs, I wholeheartedly recommend those. He is an excellent Let's Player. Just so funny. So funny, so fun to listen to. Really great content. He stopped making Let's Plays, though. I'm not really sure when or why. I guess he just got tired of it. Not really sure. But, yeah. What he made, though, I watch him all the time. I love them. Big fan. I shouldn't neglect to mention that you're timed. So even though, you know, Simon's moving around like a slug here, you still have to do it quickly. It's important that you still move quickly, if you can. Nope, I haven't even gotten to the first boss yet. Oh, I got a sub-weapon, then I died. Note that was my first sub-weapon, by the way. First one in a Castlevania game. Holy moly. I will admit that this is not a game that I really tried to learn to get good at or anything like that. Maybe if you just play it enough, you know, it gets better. That was actually something, I don't remember if I talked about it or not in a video, but the concept of, what was the term I used? I guess dedication to completing a game. I feel like there's certain games that require you as the player to be dedicated to the concept of beating them almost before you play them. I'll give an example. So I would say Contra 3 is one of those games. And this came into focus when the Game Grumps, or I should say Dan and Aaron played Contra 3, because John and Aaron played it many years prior. And you could tell that, like, Aaron was dedicated to the idea of beating the game before he even played it. Whereas Dan, who had not played it before... oh, I think we're about to fight the boss. Is that Skeleton? Is he gonna come to life? Nope, there she is. That's Medusa. Bats first. First bats happen. I have to kill a certain number of bats before she comes to life? What's the deal here? There we go. Nope, I'm dead. Dead again. That's the first boss. First boss. Medusa. That seems appropriate. And then you start back here, of course. This doesn't even feel like the midway point of the level, honestly. Still feels kind of at the beginning of the level. Whatever, I'm complaining. I'm sorry. I'm sure it's a wonderful game if you're good at it. I'm just not good at it. Oh yeah, so... the idea that, like, when they played it, you could tell that from the start, Aaron wanted to beat it. He kept making the argument that, you know, it's like, it's a 40-minute game. You know, you can beat it in 40 minutes. And I've always wanted to beat it. And I'm really excited to play this. And with that in mind, he had no problems with all of the trouble that is inherent in that game. On the other hand, Dan, who had never heard of Contra 3, the Alien Wars, reacted to it as his, you know, with no desire to see it completed. You know, he was only interested in it from the perspective of, you know, it's a Contra game and I've played those before, so what's this one like? Frankly, the game just didn't hold up for him. And that's sort of how I feel about this. Like, I feel like if you wanted to beat this game, like for whatever reason you were like, I want to beat Castlevania Haunted Castle, then, you know, I could see you devoting some time to it and learning how to beat it. And it might be really gratifying to do. But if you don't know anything about it and you don't care really, which is sort of where I was at. She just keeps sending up. I actually thought she had like a petrification beam, which is what I kept. Why I didn't want to jump too much. How have I not used up all my quarters yet? How many quarters did I put in? Yeah, if you cared to beat this game, then I could see it being really gratifying to get good at it. You know? It's that idea of how dedicated are you to winning. And I mean, there are a lot of games that are like that, like those, you know, I'm not wild about the Paradigm, but I know a lot of people like those like trial and error games where like I Want to Be the Guy, or like I think Super Meat Boy is the same way, where it's like a game that it's punishing and it's brutal and it's like you're not expected to succeed your first time. You're expected to play it over and over again and learn where everything is. That's a completely valid paradigm of game design, but it requires that the player be invested in it before they play it. Which I feel like is kind of cocky, I guess, maybe, on behalf of the designer, to assume that your game is so engaging and important and like interesting that a player will want to play it simply because it's there. You know, this idea of like, why do you climb the mountain? Because it's there. Why do you play the game? Because it's there. I just want to see the ending. You know, to each their own. I'm more on the Dan side in the Contra 3 situation, where I feel like a game should make you want to play it even if you don't know anything about it. Doggone it, bats. Like, even if you've never played it before, I really don't know how many credits I put in now. Even if you never played it before, I think that the game should be enjoyable enough that, you know, you want to keep going. And I know that that's not necessarily as accurate for old arcade games because, you know, like this was 1988. Look at it. Imagine what other games came out in 1988 and what they looked like. You know, this looks like it could be like a TurboGrafx or a Sega Genesis game. You know, it looks much more modern than its age would suggest. So if you had like an arcade and you saw this, you'd be like, this looks so sweet. And you might actually want to pump some money into this, you know? But, you know, when you compare it to like the other, like the console ones, it's just not as good. I'm sorry. For me, at least. You know, maybe it's different for other people. Maybe there's a huge Castlevania Haunted Castle fan base out there that I don't know about, but for me, this is pretty garbage, honestly. That said, I am getting into it a little bit, I'll admit. Because I'm playing and I'm like, let me just keep playing. I didn't actually expect to play for too terribly long. I thought I would, you know, die against the deadly brick wall a couple of times and then stop. But I'm still playing. There's something to be said for that. What's sort of interesting about this section is that these bats are clearly flying in the classic, like Medusa head, sine wave, I guess, pattern, which would make you think that they would be Medusa heads. Doggone it. She's weird looking too. This is not a snake lady that I'm excited about. I told y'all that I like snake ladies. Not excited about that one. She just doesn't appeal to me. Sorry, lady. I'm sure you're lovely on the inside, but I just... not for me. Not into Medusa. Sorry. What was I talking about? I was just complaining about the game. I don't know. Suffice it to say, I've not gotten very far in this. Probably stop pretty soon. How long has the stream been going? It's a little hard to tell since I cut out at that one point. Speaking of... what just happened, though? Hold on a sec. Okay, yeah, it's still fine. Want to make sure. Had to make sure. Gotta check my audio. It's important. I'll tell you what, we'll make this the last try for now on this, and I'll try some of the other arcade games on this collection. This song is pretty cool, though. I get why it was, like, used in later Castlevania games. It's a cool song. Actually, speaking of Castlevania, not too long ago, I managed to get my hands on a TurboGrafx CD copy of Rondo of Blood. Admittedly, it is a reproduction cartridge, or reproduction CD, I guess is what you'd call that. I do not have an official copy, but what was especially exciting and unexpected was that it is an English translation. The repro was of just, you know, a fully translated version, which was awesome because I was not expecting it at all. Like, I bought it from someone who I originally was just going to buy a couple of TurboGrafx CD games from him, and I bought a couple, and he was just like, I got a bunch more. Do you want more? I was like, what do you have? Oh, I can't stand on that. What the heck? Whoa! Oh, I beat the first level! Yes! I've never done that! And it's on stream! It's recorded now! Look, I'm holding like a little cross. That's kind of cute. Oh, and now it's Misty, I guess is what that's supposed to be. Ah! Whoa! Which way do I go? Okay, I guess go left. This is kind of cool. I've never gotten here before. Oh, come on, dude. Look back there, it's Castlevania. That's pretty neat. Oh, it's a that. I got a that. Whoa! Check it out, dude! Did I jump onto that? Yeah, okay, there we go. Cool. Alright, I'm kind of into it now. I gotta admit, I'm kind of into it now. I'm sort of into it, you know? Because this is one of those things that I love about playing, like, old games, is I feel like there's so many games that when, like, people will talk about them, but you've never actually seen them before, you know? And so, like, you know, even back the first game I LP'd, Bubsy, I had never seen the ending sequence of Bubsy. Is that rock gonna come back? Okay, yeah. Like, oh, never mind. I'm supposed to go down. What? Oh, okay. I guess I'm okay. Couldn't tell what was going on there, but I guess I'm all right. And so there's something to be said for, like, how cool it feels to see something that, you know, you just wouldn't really see otherwise. Like Castlevania Haunted Castle. It's kind of neat, right? Yeah, this is pretty cool. Oh, the watch. Okay, yeah. Well, that didn't work out so well for me. That one didn't work out so well for me. We're gonna play a little bit more because now I'm invested. Oh no! What? Look at Dracula. He's like, I got your girl. Oh, did I lose? I think I lost. Well, I was invested. Alright, let's play another game. Hey, that's Castlevania Haunted Castle. Pretty cool, right? What do we got? Scramble, Twin Bee, Gradius Nemesis. Gradius Nemesis. Y'all good at Gradius? I'm not. I'll try it though. This is another one of those games that I feel like you have to kind of already be committed to. Because and with Gradius I feel like it has such a famous name that it's not very hard to find people that are like, oh yeah, Gradius, I'm interested in that. But, you know, at one point in time it was brand new. And it was just a quarter reader. Missile! The voice isn't there. Missile! I want double. Give me double. Whoa, whoa. Oh, I got laser. That's cool too. I would really like double though. Oh. So is this just Gradius? It was called Gradius Nemesis. Doggone it. Well. Doggone it. There's like no downtime. Yeah, there we go. I want that. Alright, I got the... I need to speed up! I need to speed up real bad! Alright, we're gonna try again. Go again. Yes. There we go. Oh, it actually starts you here. That's surprisingly forgiving for this game. I wasn't really expecting that. I wonder if that was something added for the arcade machine. Like, absolutely no one is... Yeah, I want double. Missile! Honestly, I've played a lot more Parodius than I have Gradius. Like, Parodius was funny to me, and Gradius isn't really funny, it's just brutal. It's just very harsh. Very harsh, not very harsh. Whoa. Nope, I want multiple. There we go. Holy moly! Just ran into the ground. Oh, Gradius. Oh, Gradius. I mean, you get why it's, like, famous, though. You know, it plays really well. It's just hard, you know. And for a lot of people, that's worth it. That is a draw in itself. Ooh. Sure, I'll do laser. Alright, boss. Oh, that's right, it's just it's these volcanoes. This is a weird idea for a boss. But can you... I mean, it's still a boss. It's a weird idea for a boss, though. It's just like, what's keeping me there? Why am I staying there next to the volcanoes? Why not just leave the area with the volcanoes? I'm like, no, I refuse. I don't need another speed up. Oh, that's how you shoot the missiles? I thought the missiles fired automatically. Why is this the boss? Why is this the boss? Dang it! Such a weird idea for a boss! Who came up with this? Dang it. Boo. All right, let's do something else. Let's try another one. Why is it called Nemesis? So is it Gradius Nemesis? Oh, it is called Gradius. It's called Nemesis. I just read I saw the font and I just assumed it was Gradius. Vulcan Venture. All right. Cool. Ooh. Oh. All right. Just grab bomb. Sure. Shield. So this is actually a little bit more like Parodius. Cool. Glad I did that. Man, how many times did Konami make the same game? They're like, we're just gonna keep making Gradius forever.
Destroy them all.
Destroy them all. Destroy them all. No more Auntie Anne's pretzels for you. Auntie Anne's pretzels are super good, by the way. Just unrelated. I like Auntie Anne's pretzels. Them's good. They are good pretzels. Actually, for whatever reason, at like my local mall, all of a sudden, like the Auntie Anne's pretzels has been like really crowded, like weirdly crowded. I don't know what's causing it, but yeah, for whatever reason, they're. Oh, I don't like you. What do I do? What do I do? Do I just die? I just die. Okay. I am 36. I'm a dude. A little strange that they ask you your gender? Sure. Alright, let's do this one, I guess. That's weird, right? That they ask you your gender? That seems strange to anyone else? Seems a little odd to me. Oh, I'm back here. Okay, cool. I'm fine with that. I miss the voice that says speed up in the in Parodius. I like that one better. Alright, I want to get on the front side of these scary dragon monsters. Because I don't want them to cut me off. I don't want them to cut me off. Alright, dragon monsters. Alright, dragon monsters. Why are there so many suns in the same location? So many suns! Yeah, take that, Dargon! You fire dragon! You flaming apparition! No, not more flaming apparitions. Come on, go away. Go away. I don't need you. Go away. Ow, more flaming apparitions! Am I supposed to be doing something here? I was kind of avoiding them. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Dang it, man! Back at the beginning? Back at the beginning. It's like, what game did you think this was? Didn't you know this is a Gradius style game? Didn't you know you're playing with good boy Vic Viper over here? I wonder if anyone's ever said good boy Vic Viper before. He's a good boy. Ah! Wow. Huh? I mean, one thing you can absolutely say for this game, it looks good, you know? Whatever, dude. Alright, what else we got? It seems like most of these are just shooters, though. Thundercross? Yeah, these are all shooters. What else do I have on here? Bloodstain, Namco. Alright, I'll tell you what, we will end up by playing a little bit Dig Dug 2. I'm a big fan of Dig Dug 2. Oh, side note, I don't know if I mentioned this before. If you have been watching my Legacy of the Wizard playthrough, and you want to try it yourself, good news. For some reason... what is this nonsense? For some reason, despite the fact that it was a Falcom game, it's here. There it is. Legacy of the Wizard. Namco Museum Archives Volume 2 has Legacy of the Wizard. So if you want to try it, there you go. But we're not doing that today. We're playing... Mindell Palace is also here, which is a Game Freak game. I don't know. We're playing Dig Dug 2. Yes, please. Game start. How do you put in credits? Oh, okay, never mind. So if you've never played Dig Dug 2, the idea behind it is that you're playing as Doug, like usual, and instead of the sideways view, you're actually like you got a top-down view, and the idea is to like break up continents in such a way that it gets rid of your enemies. It's really fun. I like it a lot. No! Ah! Also, the smaller continent is the one that will sink. So. Okay. I like this little song. I remember correctly that, yeah, that's not very helpful. Yeah, get him! Awesome! I just think it's fun. I like this much more than the original Dig Dug. And you still have Pukas and Figars, so you can't complain too much. Because who wouldn't want to have Pukas and Figars, right? Alright, you. Done! I used to play this all the time on the NES. It's a fun game. Oh, I don't like this one. This is one of the first levels where you have to actually like lure people over, rather than them starting in places that are easy to get rid of. I don't really like that very much. Come on. Come on. Come on. Alright. Alright, well, nope. Oh, jeez. Alright, nope, nope. Ha! Suckers! Yeah! Yeah! That's Doug right there! So good. What? No, don't. What? I must have pushed a shoulder button. I do that sometimes. Anybody else do that? Like accidentally push a shoulder button? I feel like it happens to me all the time. Oh yeah, and when there's only one enemy left, sometimes they'll just jump into the water. Let's see if I can make this guy commit suicide. That is a terrible thing to say. There he goes! Why? I don't understand why they do that, but they do. Run. That got me. Weep, weep. Whoop, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, fudge. Okay, well, we're alive. I got one guy. Fudge, no! Well, that was a rock and a hard place right there. Now I'm gonna have to use the blow-up method on all of them. There's nothing left for me to get. Oh, it is unfortunate. Don't get trapped by the Fukas and the Figars. Puka and Figar. Oh, jeez! Puka and Figar. Ah! Oh, now they got me. I lose. Alright, well, that's enough. That's enough for a stream. I hope y'all enjoyed it. We're done with Chasm now. So, whenever next I play, which, I don't know, maybe I'll do another stream this weekend, but I don't know. But whenever next I play, we will be back on Final Fantasy V. So I hope you'll come and join me for that. But for now, I am the MoeChicken. This has been Chasm and Other Things. And thanks for stopping by.